Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you've got Darren Little here with the MLM Superheroes, and I am excited tonight. And I'll tell you why. If you've seen this campaign running right now on Facebook, you may have gotten an email just in the last 2-3 days regarding what we've got going on. Here's the interesting thing that I'm going to share with you about business. If you don't have a steady stream of leads, a constant lead flow that's coming into your business, you're a little bit hooked, okay? You have to have a steady supply of leads that are coming through your business every single day if you want to be able to scale up your business and go to the next level, especially if you want to make 7 figures and beyond. Now, one of the challenges a lot of people have is they really don't think about that. They're told to make a list of their friends and family. Most of those people tell them to go fly a kite. Let's be serious here, right? So, they're told to make a list of their friends and family. Everybody says, what is that? Is that a pyramid? What is that, right? So they come up against a lot of pushback, right, in their business. But they have great companies. They have really good products, and they can't figure out why doesn't anybody want to buy those products, right? You've probably experienced that yourself if you've been in network marketing, direct sales, MLM, affiliate marketing. You've probably run into the same type of challenge, is that you run out of your warm market really super fast, right? For most people that get into this type of an industry, it's typically between 3 weeks and about 5 weeks, and they've already contacted everybody that they know. Now what? What do they do now? Do they hand out flyers to people? Did they go to networking functions, right? Do they cold call realtors, right? Do they look at realtor signs and cold call people? What do they do in order to be able to get their business into massive momentum coming out of the gate, right? And it's important to know that you've got to be able to have compressed energy in the beginning of your launch to be able to break inertia. A lot of people don't have enough of front-end power to be able to break through that invisible barrier that's between you and your dream. Now, guys, I'm excited today because the person that you're about to meet here is an Instagram rock star, okay? Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is that what you're going to do today is you're going to find all of the behind-the-scenes little tricks and tips on Instagram so that you can get a steady stream of leads. How would you be able to get as many as 89 qualified leads per day, steady stream of leads per day coming into your business? So the lady that you're going to meet right now, I call her Justice League because she's a superhero. But her name is Kim Justice, and I will tell you, you should grab a pen and paper and you should be taking notes for this webinar because you're going to get a lot of content today, okay? Now, turn off all of your Facebook and your phone, and if you've got kids, shut the door so that we can have your undivided attention, because when we're talking about technical things or we're talking about platforms, you're going to want to pay close attention to this information. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to introduce to you Kim Justice League.
Thank you so much, Darren. It's always a pleasure working with you and doing these webinars together. And I can't emphasize enough how much I appreciate you as a mentor, as a friend. And thank you so much for bringing me here, because you're giving me the chance to actually open the vault to my Instagram strategy. And I just want to share with everyone that this is actually the first time I'm sharing my secrets for free. And I usually charge upwards of $5,000 for this exact information. So I wanted to just share everything with you guys because you deserve to learn a way to generate free traffic. And that's the best part about it, it's free. And so I just wanted to say thanks again for being here. I'm actually going to share my screen now, and I'm going to dive into the presentation so that way you can really look inside my back office of my Instagram and what exactly I do in order to be the Instagram attractor factor, and that's exactly what you're going to learn today. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you, and then that way I can let you see everything. All right. All right, Darren, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys, so yes, my name is Kim Justice, and Darren, like he said, he calls me the Justice League, and I'm here to help you understand how to be the Instagram attractor factor. And this isn't like any other Instagram training that you've seen before. It's not about mastering hashtags or about you know, the right things to post as far as like the algorithm goes. It's not techie at all. This is very newbie friendly. And when I say newbie friendly, when I first started with Instagram, I started for business. I never used Instagram for my personal use at all, for a social media source. I honestly didn't know anything about Instagram when I started marketing on Instagram, and everything here has been what I've learned over the last year and a half and mastered inside of my business. And the key thing about Instagram is you got to do it on a daily basis, and I'm going to show you how to do it in a way that creates freedom. And just a little bit about my background. I was from the fitness industry. I was a fitness manager right before I quit my full-time job and went totally into online entrepreneurship. And so I basically have a degree in dumbbells. I graduated with a bachelor's in exercise science, nothing to do with how to create financial freedom online. And everything that I'm telling you is true as far as I didn't know how to create freedom with the internet. I literally was a personal trainer, you know, training people how to get fit. So when I tell you that this is newbie friendly, it really is. And a big passion of mine is traveling. The reason why I went into online entrepreneurship is because that's our passion. Chris and I, last year, we were actually gone for 6 months. We traveled all through Europe, through Asia, and we just had the time of our lives, and we were able to earn an income while doing so. And that's what freedom means to me, is being able to just pick up and go whenever I want. And that's why, you know, I wanted to share the strategy with you, because you get more money in your pocket when you do Instagram because it's free traffic, okay? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses, but Instagram has applied to every single one of those businesses. And that's why I love to share to you guys, because you probably have all different backgrounds. You're probably, most of you are from the home-based business industry. This applies to any home-based business opportunity. This applies to your own products and services, and applies to any service-based industry out there. So I just wanted to share that with you too. And also, the reason why I love being here, I love being a coach. I love helping people achieve their goals and push towards a common vision. And, you know, for today, that's freedom. So I'm always going to go back to this one crucial thing, is building a freedom-based business. Yes, Instagram is the topic of today's webinar, but it all encompasses that it's a vehicle to get freedom. Because, you know, if you have like a lot of followers on Instagram and you have these leads, that's great. But if you're not building Instagram up in a way that's creating that automated leads, the automated sales, that true freedom-based business, it doesn't mean anything. And I want to share with you my freedom-based business strategy with using Instagram as your traffic generation vehicle, okay? So how to create that consistent lead and cash flow while you live your life. I'm not about sitting behind the computer all day. I want you to be able to live your life and be able to have fun, create images, and, you know, live the life that you want. Okay, so I'm gonna get right into it, guys. How to be the attractor factor on Instagram. Now, basically why you're here is you want to learn how to generate leads, and especially a lot of leads per day. You know, you don't see too many people that are generating this kind of lead flow on Instagram, and that's why I wanted to share this strategy with you, because this isn't really taught in too many places. You know, this is very much something that I've learned behind the scenes for the last year and have been testing and using for the last year and a half. So this is all going to be for you guys, and there's a little bit of social proof there. 85 leads in one day, and I should have really called this the how to generate 80 leads and above, and you'll see why in just a couple minutes here. So this is what freedom means to me, is being able to generate high commission sales while on an airplane. You know, my best day online is over $7,000, and that truly means the world to me, to be able to generate that type of income while I'm living my life. This is my boyfriend, Chris, and this is us when we were in York, United Kingdom, just really enjoying the day, and we're able to earn an income online while doing so. And we had Instagram, you know, going as our vehicle the entire time. So just for showing up today, a big thing that Darren shares is that 80% of success is showing up. So at the end of the webinar today, I'm going to be sharing a bonus for you guys. It's a $97 value, and it's the Freedompreneur ebook that was co-written with one of my other mentors, Rhonda Swan, and we share these secrets behind living free and earning free. Really, that's why I'm here, is because I want to teach people how to build a freedom lifestyle. And this Freedompreneur book really gives you, and it's actually a video ebook where it's interactive as well, where you guys get a chance to really dive deep, and you can understand the secrets to living free. I just wanted to share some testimonials throughout this to show you that this isn't just for me or just a select few people. This does work for anybody in any business. And so I wanted to share a little testimonial. Dirk, he's a phenomenal marketer, and he has used Instagram in a way to create freedom in his business. I do want to send a congratulations to them. They're completely debt-free now, and they just sold a restaurant, so congratulations to them. And they've used Instagram for the restaurant. They've used Instagram for their online business, and you can see here 82 subscribers for that day for their email list. Okay, so just wanted to share that it doesn't just work for me, it works for other people. This is how many Instagram followers I have, and so almost 500,000 people who have shown interest in my brand, who have shown interest in my content, who I am marketing to every single day. And this is a little bit over a year and a half of work to do this, guys. So this can be you in about 12, 16, 18 months if you really just do the right things and follow the strategy. This can be you, and this is what really helps with just understanding that this is possible for the newbie. A big thing too is I am not like an Instagram celebrity at all. Like I don't, you know how there's those YouTube celebrities out there, Instagram celebrities, models, things like that. Not me. But I wanted to share a strategy on how you can build a following and be able to do it in a way that's creating a vehicle for your business, okay? So this is how many Instagram followers I have. And I wanted to dive deep into where to start, okay? So the number one thing you want to do before you even start creating your Instagram account for your business, setting things up, setting your sales funnel up, is you want to set an intention, okay? So what is the purpose of this Instagram account? Is it to create customers for your business? Is it to recruit reps? Is it to gain brand awareness so you can get sponsorships? what is the intention of this Instagram account? You definitely want to be able to write that down before you even start anything. Set an intention, because honestly, that's the most important thing. You want to know why you're doing this, and that's a priority. Okay, so our simple process for Instagram. So first and foremost, you set your intention, and then you're going to do your market research. This is huge, guys. I can't emphasize this more, that market research is usually the thing people don't spend enough time in. They think that they can just plug into the system, plug into their business, and just go. Market research is something that takes a little bit of time, but it's totally worth it in the end, and definitely don't want to neglect this. I'm going to show you step by step how to do market research today. Next is the setup. You want to set up your business for success. So that way you're attracting your perfect customer, you're attracting your perfect business partner, and you're doing it in a way that's not salesy, that it's attractive, and that makes you unique, because there are 400 million users, monthly users on Instagram. So we want to make sure that you are unique and that you can stand out in the crowd, and I have a way for you to do that. Daily content. So I'm going to share with you what you should be posting on a daily basis, how often to post, what to post. That is going to be step by step how to create that compelling content. And then at the very end, I'm going to share the secret sauce, the thing that I charge thousands of dollars for people to learn. So I'm going to be sharing that with you at the end of what is truly making the difference between a couple of leads per day to 50 plus subscribers plus unlimited leads on social media. So I'm going to be sharing that with you, and I'm so excited to do that because I haven't done this live or free or anything for you guys. So you're in the right place. Okay, so first and foremost, market research. Who do your prospective customers and reps follow on Instagram? Okay, so this is something that you want to think about, and you want to start diving into Instagram. Like, get on Instagram straight away, and you want to do some searches, and I'm going to show you that in a minute here. You want to do some searches on where you think your customers and reps will be, and I'm going to show you actually on my phone how to do that. Another thing is, what hashtags do they use? Okay, so this is a very important aspect of your business, is to be able to do that market research and spend the time to really understand where your audience is. What hashtags are they using? What are they looking for? Who are they following? Okay. The key is to niche it down, okay? So Instagram has a ton of great brands out there, but sometimes these brands are too saturated for the interest levels. So we want to really niche it down, so that way you're talking to a very specific person, a very specific customer. That's why I mentioned, guys, to set an intention for your Instagram marketing. Why are you doing this? So that way you know who your perfect customer is, or who your perfect rep is, or who you want your target audience to be. So for market research, okay, you're going to look up brands, public figures, and experts. Or you're going to find niched Instagram accounts with a following between 50 to 200,000 followers. Okay, so what I mean by brands is, let's say that you are in the industry, you're in the fitness industry. Okay, so you're going to look up specific brands that are related to fitness. Maybe it's a specific type of equipment, maybe it's a specific type of fitness software, maybe it's a specific type of app, and they have an Instagram account. Okay, so this is something that you would potentially find fitness customers for. Maybe you're in a home business that sells fitness supplements or health and wellness products. You know, if you're looking for that perfect customer, you know, looking at that fitness app, that has an Instagram account would be an ideal account to look at who is following that specific account. Public figures and experts. So let's say that you are someone who really is into Instagram, okay? And you want to learn a lot about Instagram. So you're gonna find different people on social media that, and let's say you have like for me, let's say I have a workshop that I want people to join. So I'm gonna find in different Instagram accounts of different experts who also share social media tips, who also share home business tips. That would be what I would do and look at the following of that specific expert. Another example is niche Instagram accounts. So big accounts that are on Instagram are like travel, fitness, beauty, entrepreneurial. So those are all niched Instagram accounts that you can search for specific keywords, and you can search for specific Instagram accounts inside of those niches. Now, I would go a little bit deeper into not just travel, but travel around the world, or backpacker, or adventure. You want to really niche it down, guys. That's the most important thing for your business, is you want to find that very perfect customer. You don't want to just find someone who's interested in travel, but maybe you want to find someone who's interested in adventure sports, or mountaineering, or hiking, something along those lines. Okay, the key is niche it down. So when you're looking at these specific accounts to follow, and you're looking at the following of these Instagram accounts. So let me give you an example of what that looks like. So for instance, this is a Instagram account that I looked up for. I put in the keyword work at home mom. Okay, so let's say inside of your home business, you have specific products and services that will help moms. Okay, and especially moms that want to work at home. So this would be a good keyword to search inside of Instagram, and to look at different accounts of people who have that similar following of your target audience. Okay, so let's look at Melissa Ellis. So she has 122,000 followers. Okay, she's into fitness, she's a weight loss coach, she's also, it looks like, in a home business, Team Unbreakable. And so this is a perfect person that has a following of your target audience, okay? So what I did was I clicked on 122,000 followers, and I go through this, and I start to look at each of these accounts, okay? Now, I'm gonna share my secret sauce with you in a little bit, but this is the intention, guys, is you want to build an audience, and you want to build an audience that is your target audience, okay? So how to build your target audience, that's by doing the market research inside of other people's accounts that are very similar to your target audience. So you're almost piggybacking off of other people's Instagram accounts, okay? So if you look through here, you're gonna be able to see that there's a lot of people in here that are either in their home business themselves, or they're into fitness, or they're also a mom. And if that's who your target audience is, then this is the right place to be in, okay? So you have to break down who is your target audience. Who are they following? Are they following people like Melissa, who's a work-at-home mom, who is a weight loss coach, who is someone who's also in an MLM or in a home-based business, okay? Is this your perfect rep? And are the people who follow her, are they your perfect reps, okay? So that is what is my little secret on market research, is really making sure to take the time and put in certain keywords like work at home mom. And this takes a little bit of time, you guys, is to really just write down all of the different accounts that relate to your target audience, who they would follow. Also to write down the different keywords, like the different hashtags, write those down. So you want to take your time and spend time in Instagram to look up the different people that would have the same following as you would want to, okay? Another ninja tip for finding accounts that are related to Melissa's is I press this little arrow on the side there, and you can see all of these similar related accounts as hers. So when I found this out, I just went bananas, because I'm like, oh my gosh, now I have so many people that I can look into their account and see if they have a similar target audience of what I want my target audience to be, okay? So that is what I have for you for market research, how to find that perfect person that has the ideal following to piggyback off of, okay? And what you'll be doing is, so the purpose is to build a list of qualified buyers, okay? And also build a list of people that are in your target audience. So these people, what you'll be doing is you'll be following, liking, commenting, sending a direct message. You will be engaging with each of these individuals. And if you do this manually, it does take time, but it is worth it, guys, okay? This is how, and I mean, this person is perfect when it comes to like healthy lifestyle, wanting to change their life, want to live life to the fullest, okay? So when you are going through these different Instagram accounts, and this is another thing I wanted to bring up too, is I stick to public profiles. I don't really go into private profiles. I figure those people don't really want to be bothered, so I'm not going to bother them. So this is someone who is also, looks like they're in a MLM company, so this may be a perfect rep for you. So this would be someone that you can follow, you can like, you can comment on their posts, and you're just engaging. You're just having that first introduction to them. You're sharing, or you're showing that interest in them first, and then the reason that you share that interest first is so they can follow you back, so they can like you back, so they can comment, they can look at your bio, okay? So it's this back and forth of your doing the first engagement, and then the purpose is for them to respond back to you and to go to your profile, okay? So hopefully I made that clear for you guys. And what I look for when finding the perfect customers and reps is, for top tier countries, I honestly want to market to people who definitely have credit cards, who are top tier countries. I have a standard for income levels. So those are like my perfect customers, is in the top tier countries. Where your company distributes, okay? Obviously you don't want to be, if you're in a home-based business that only distributes products to a certain country, you don't want to obviously market outside of that country unless you can, you want to be able to recruit reps wherever that company distributes those products, right? Also public profiles, like I mentioned, I really don't try to like people or follow people who have private profiles, just because I honestly, just from experience, think they just want to keep to themselves and have their own private profile. And the key, niche it down, guys. So I showed you a perfect example of a work-at-home mom. If that's your target audience, then that would be a good place to start, is by typing in those certain keywords, by finding the brands, the specific public figures and experts in that particular niche. And also these, like Melissa Ellis, she's not a public figure or an expert, a well-known like, Tony Robbins or anything like that, but she is someone who has over 120,000 followers who you can piggyback off of as well. Okay, and I just showed you inside of my phone, so that way you could see kind of firsthand what exactly I do. Okay, another testimonial. I just wanted to give a shout out to Justin. He's an amazing Instagram marketer, and he uses this exact strategy that I'm teaching you here. And he, he really teaches on Instagram as well. And so he also gets over 60 to 80 leads per day in his Instagram. So this strategy works, guys, not just for me, but for other people as well. All right, so the next step is the setup. How to stand out in a crowd of 400 million active users, okay, active monthly users. The key thing, it's not about your company, okay? When I shared this key point that your brand, your Instagram account, what I see a lot on Instagram is, especially for certain home-based businesses, they put their company at the front end, okay? And the reason why you don't want to do that is you want to develop your own brand. You want to be the product. You want to be the leader. So you don't want to share all like your products and services at the forefront. You actually, because everyone does that, right? Everyone does that when it comes to marketing in the home-based business. I see it over and over and over that people lead with the product or the features and the benefits, and it just doesn't work, guys. So I'm wanting to share with you how to set up your Instagram account so you are seen as the unique individual that uses attraction marketing instead of push marketing. You're attracting your perfect customer. You're also shown as the leader, that you are the product, that you are the person to go to for a specific pain or problem to solve. And that's how I wanted to share what really works versus sharing with you guys what the rest of the industry does, because the rest of the industry is not making $7,000 in a day. A lot of, the rest of the industry aren't making $1,000 days, $2,000 days. The rest of the industry is suffering because they're leading with the products. And that used to work, 40 years ago when the market wasn't as saturated, but now you have to do things in such a unique way. So that way you are seen as the leader, okay? So first and foremost, this business is about relationships and solving problems, okay? So you need to be the person who is not spamming everyone, that's not sharing your products all over the place and spamming people. You are here to build relationships, and you're here to help people and solve their pain and problems. So these are certain questions that you want to ask yourself, and I really recommend writing these down and taking your time to fill out these answers, okay? So what is your target audience's biggest challenge related to blank? So that fill in the blank, whatever their problem is, whatever their pain point, whatever they're mad about, okay? What's their biggest challenge related to that? What's preventing them from achieving their goal? What is their goal? What is their vision? What are their desires? What do they truly want? And why do they want that? Why is it important to them? Why would they spend money in order to solve this pain or problem? Okay. So what are they mad about? What are they pain over? Because when you really take the time to understand your target audience pain points, and you can, give them a solution. A lot of people are going to pay money to get out of pain, okay? Most people are going to pay to get out of pain versus pay to get to a desire, okay? They just want to get away from where they're at right now in their life, so they're willing to pay for it, but you have to uncover that pain. You have to be very open about it. You have to understand where people come from and where are they in their life cycle and wanting to solve that specific problem. Okay, when it comes to Instagram and when it comes to social media, you want to relate to your audience. So what are their interests? What's going to entertain them? What are they searching and scrolling through Instagram for? Then you want to educate them, then inspire. Okay, and I'm going to share with you how to post in a way that entertains all of these. And so this is the key foundation when it comes to social media, because it's social, right? You want to be able to entertain, you want to engage with people, you want them to engage on your Instagram account, you want to educate them, you want to help them solve the problems, you want to inspire them to take action and inspire them that you are the solution to their pain and their problem. Another thing is, you are the product. You are the leader. It's not your company. Yes, they're on the back end, you know, with their products and services, or maybe it's your own products and services, but you want to shine as the product. And that is what's going to give you that uniqueness, is by focusing on relationships, focusing on being the leader, and really focusing on solving the problems versus just splattering your links and the biz op and the products and the benefits and features that everyone else is doing. Okay, so the setup to freedom. This is where how to leverage the internet and Instagram. So first, you're going to be driving traffic from Instagram, and I showed you a way to do that manually when you're following and piggybacking off of different Instagram accounts, different popular Instagram accounts, okay? You're following, liking, commenting. Those people are following, liking, commenting you back. They're looking at your bio and they see the link in your bio, and they're going to then go to an opt-in page, okay? That opt-in page is where they're going to put in their email address, and they're going to, ideally, you want to offer them something for free, like a free training, an ebook, something that's of value for exchange of their email address. That's called a lead magnet, okay? And that lead magnet, you're solving their pain and their problems in that lead magnet. And that's where I get the highest conversions, is where I'm solving people's pain in a lead magnet. And it's also something that's huge value, where they are desperately wanting to get their information. So they're putting their email address to get that ebook. Okay, next is a thank you page or a bridge page, depending on what you're offering in the opt-in page. You know, for instance, if you are in an affiliate opportunity and you have like a sales funnel with your affiliate system, which a lot of different systems do, then you can be directing that bridge video to a sales page versus a thank you page, okay? So this, a bridge page to a sales page definitely works for a lot of affiliate opportunities. Another thing is, if you have a lead magnet and you're wanting just to generate that list on the front end, then having a thank you page, okay? And then next is the follow-up sequence. So this is where you have an email autoresponder set up, so that way you're able to build rapport, build relationship, automation while emailing your subscribers, okay? So you're generating that traffic from Instagram. So let me just show you what that sales funnel looks like. So all of your traffic from Instagram, and as people gain more interest, those people will go and click on the link in your bio, and they're going to look at your opt-in page, okay? Then the more interested people are going to opt in, and they're going to either be directed to your bridge page or your thank you page, okay? Then the more interested people will see your sales page. Either they're going to see your sales page from your thank you page or bridge page, or they're going to see it in your first autoresponder in your first email that you send out, okay? And that's all automated, guys. And then from there, they are offered a front-end product, or they're offered a front-end opt-in where they're going to purchase something that's usually between either $1 up to $60, okay? That's usually what front-end products are. And then after that, a portion of those people that are highly interested are going to upsell. It's just like going from the iPhone all the way to the Mac desktop, guys. There are a portion of the market that are going to want to get not only the iPhone, but they also want to get the Mac desktop, okay? So it's important to realize that people don't just want the iPhone, that people will want that Mac desktop. They want that extra hard drive. You know, people are willing to upsell to higher products for that premium service or premium feeling and experience, okay? So how to set up your profile for success. I put this together the last couple days just to give you an idea of how I would set up my Instagram training, okay? So your Instagram profile, what to do. So first you have your username. Your username is critical because when you're following, liking, commenting your ideal audience, what they are going to see first is your username. So you want to make sure your username is definitely a keyword on what that target audience wants or what that target audience is interested in, okay? So you definitely want to make sure to have specific keywords inside of that username. Your profile picture. You do not want to have like a logo in your profile picture. I highly recommend to have a nice picture of you that's a profile picture similar to what you would put on Facebook, okay? Your name. So the attract 50 leads per day, that's the name, okay? So you can either put your first name in this specific profile. I don't care if I have my branding or my name in the actual profile. I actually wanted to create more space by adding a little bit more to my headline, to my hook, okay? So I put in attract 50 plus leads per day because I really wanted that to be bold and to really stand out. So you can either put your name or your brand name, or you can add to your hook message, okay? The actual bio. So if you notice, the actual bio is in a list format, okay? So if you have iPhone, you can create this list format in a memo pad. On Android, I know you can enter to create those separate lines to be able to hit the return button and you're able to have that list format. I know on iPhone, you need to create that in a memo, okay? So what I do is I don't want this to be like a paragraph. I want it to be a list so it's really easy to use. I also want it to really have it almost be like a capture page where you're targeting the pain points and the problems of your target audience and you're providing them a solution to be able to solve that problem, okay? So that's what's going to be in the bio. And I use little images, and that's from my keyboard on my phone. And that way it looks fairly nice, and it's nice and organized. And then the website. So if you notice the website, it's a subdomain. So I really want it to look clean and easy to remember, just in case they forget what the website was. I don't want it to be like a tinyurl.com or bit.ly.com or especially like a lead pages or a ClickFunnels link. You want it to be very nice and clean. Okay, next is the opt-in page. So this is really, really important, guys, is that your opt-in page is mobile friendly. And for the highest conversions, you don't want your user to have to scroll through in order to opt in. You want it to be super easy for them, because on mobile, people just want to, get in and go. They don't want to spend too much time reading. They just want to be able to have quick access to exactly what they want. So you want to make sure it's mobile friendly and the button is right there, clear as day, for them to get to be able to subscribe. Like I said before, I get my highest conversions from offering some kind of lead magnet, whether it's a free training or it's a webinar or it's a ebook. You want to be able to solve the pain and the problems. This is really important, guys, and this should speak to your target audience, and it should sound like you. This is a big thing with copy, is that a lot of people try to be other marketers or other people. I really think that, especially on Instagram, because it is a pretty warm social media tool, people are going to start to know, like, and trust you and start to know how you talk. So you want to make sure that the rest of your marketing sounds like you, or you're going to look fake. You also want to create some urgency. So for this in particular, limited time seating with this particular webinar, okay? So create that urgency so people have to act quickly and make a decision quickly. Next is the thank you page. So the thank you page, you want to make sure you're confirming why they're there. You're confirming that they just successfully booked the webinar, or they've successfully subscribed to your email list in order to download an ebook or the free training. You want to confirm that what they just did by opting in worked. Next, you want to have a call to action to check the email. Guys, this is huge for increasing your open rates for your email marketing, is for having a call to action in your thank you page or your bridge page for people to check their email to receive the download or receive the ebook in order to take more action, and they have to look out in their email and check, and so that way it gives them incentive to check your emails. Also, you want to provide more information. For instance, this is for a webinar, so I give the date, I give more details about the webinar, and you can also direct them to the free offer. So you can say, you know, thank you for subscribing to the free ebook. Here's the link to download. So that's a possibility too. Next is a bridge page. So if you decide that you want to bridge to an affiliate opportunity, I really recommend doing a bridge page where it's a video page and you're confirming why they're there. So you're saying in the first 7 seconds why that person is there. You're building rapport. You're sharing your story of how you went from pain to a solution and how this affiliate opportunity has been that solution for you. And you're having a clear call to action to click the link below in order to learn more about the system or learn more about some service or software, whatever is in the next page, which is your company's sales page, okay? And your company's sales page, it's either a company's video, and this is the key, guys, when it comes to freedom and automation, is that when you set this up once, and then when you're marketing on Instagram, everything as far as how to make sales is automated, okay? You don't physically have to take people through a check-in process or a checkout process. This is all happening 24/7, and that's the point of having this type of funnel set up where people are opting in. The point of Instagram is to build a list. Then people are getting what they want. They're getting their problem solved through your lead magnet, and then they're getting more rapport with you through your funnel, through your bridge page, through your sales page, okay? And then they're making a buying decision based upon going and getting warmer through your funnel, okay? So this is usually when, in a sales page, that introduction of a front-end offer. Sales on autopilot. Okay, and last but not least of that automation of the setup is the follow-up sequence. Is inside of, there's different email marketing softwares like GetResponse, Aweber, Infusionsoft, okay, where you're gonna set up email autoresponders that are gonna continue to build that know, like, and trust with your target audience, where people are going to get your emails and they're going to build more trust in you as the leader, okay? Like I said before, remember that you're solving problems, you're building relationships. This is not a time where you're spamming your offer in every single email. You guys want to make sure that in those emails that you're solving the problems of your target audience. And this is huge, guys, is money is in the list. I hear this over and over again by 7- and 8-figure marketers. Is the whole point is to build a massive list of qualified buyers. And this is by being you, by sharing your value and doing it in a way that's enthusiastic, you're passionate about it, and it's not about the company, okay? It's about you, and you're building a list that starts to know, like, and trust you, and that's where automated sales come in, okay? From those autoresponders, from email marketing, from having that sales funnel set up. Okay, so let's dive into posting, okay? So how to create compelling images that capture your audience's attention. The key is consistency here. So, you know, that actually is the #1 rule with posting is, you know, obviously you don't want to have a bad post, but if you have the greatest post in the world, but then you don't post for another 5 days, it's not doing you service, okay? That's not how Instagram works when it comes to generating those leads. You need to be consistent, okay? So how to create some really great posts. I'm going to share with you some different apps and tools that I use. So canva.com, that is on your desktop or your laptop. That's a free web-based graphic design software that is fantastic. A lot of the image that you've seen before are created on canva.com. If you have an iPhone, WordSwag is definitely a great app to use, or an iPad that's also available on there. Android, I use Fonto for creating images and also putting text on those images. If you want to have different apps that you can use on both, Snapseed is a great image where it has really cool filters and different options to enhance the images to make them look really great. Instasize, you can then have that image be resized, so that way it's that perfect 1080 by 1080, which is the Instagram post dimensions. And then from there, photo collage. And photo collage is where you can create like a collage of photos and have multiple photos in that one Instagram post. Okay, so that's the how you can create those images, is by using those tools they have templates there for you. I really utilize a lot of their templates because those are professional designers who create those templates. So why not use them, right? And piggyback off of their talent. So what to post? So I do a combination of personal, value, and business posts. So 3 different types of posts. And I call this the 3-2-1 method, because if you were to look at your Instagram account, you always see 6 images as soon as you look at your bio, okay? So you see your bio, and then there's 6 images under that, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So 3-2-1, 3 value, 2 personal, and 1 business. And I'm gonna share with you an example here, what that looks like. So if you look on this account here, you have your bio, and then you have those 6 images, okay? So image number 1, I would consider that like a business post where I'm offering a free e-course and they can opt in. The next post on the right is actually a quote by Robert Kiyosaki, so I would consider that a value post. The next post is a personal post of mine. This is Chris and I in Venice, Italy. And this is, I know my target audience loves to travel because they're all online entrepreneurs. And my perfect customer are people who like to travel. Then use Canva for Instagram business page. So this is a value post. Another personal post of mine, position yourself to live free. Just a little saying that I live by, and that's me in Bali doing a handstand in the ocean. And then this is I would say like a business value brand post where it's going to share a little bit about me and some tips about becoming the Instagram attractor factor. And that's going to be in the caption there. So that's a combination that I use for how to post. Is if you notice, it's about my brand, about me being the leader. It's not about a company. It's not about a specific product or service that is another company's. It's purely about me and what I can offer to the marketplace, okay? So I know I'm beating that on the head there, but I just want to let you guys know that that's so important. Okay, so that's what I do, is I do a combination of 3, 2, 1, 3 value, 2 personal, and 1 business. Okay, so when to post. Number 1 is the most important, is when you can be consistent. So I know there's specific statistics out there on the best times to post, but honestly, number 1 is when you can be consistent on a daily basis. You want to post every single day, at least once a day. And if you're in the beginning, if you really want to build your account fast, then you can do multiple times a day. Okay. Number 2 is do not go by the statistics, because the statistics are based on the 400 million monthly active users, but those 400 million are not your target audience. You want to make sure is you want to post when you feel your audience is going to be on Instagram. Do they work all day long? Are they at home? Are they entrepreneurs? Are they work at home moms? Are they people who have a night shift? You know, are they scrolling at lunchtime? Are they scrolling right before they go to bed? This is something that you want to consider. When is your target audience on Instagram versus looking at the statistics for all of Instagram. Okay, so this is the good stuff, the secret sauce. All right, so how to generate 50 plus email subscribers per day and unlimited leads on social media on autopilot. The key is volume of exposure. Okay, so remember our sales funnel. Now at the top, you can imagine if you have more Instagram traffic going through your sales funnel, your opt-in page, thank you page, sales page, you're going to have more and more leads and more sales, correct? You agree with me? Okay, so Instagram traffic, the more you have, the more it's going to increase the base of your funnel, okay? So how do you do that? 50 Instagram accounts is how many Instagram accounts I have, okay? That is volume of exposure. I do not just have one Instagram account, I have 50, okay? I want to create a mass influence. Next, this is how many hours per week I spend inside Instagram or creating images for Instagram, okay? This is part-time. You can do this part-time and you can create freedom with Instagram part-time, okay? How to automate to freedom. Now this is the secret sauce, guys, is outsourcing, okay? So I outsource those 50 Instagram accounts to be able to follow, like, comment, everything, all on Instagram. That's all done for me. Okay, and this goes through my entire process. So my 50 Instagram accounts are being outsourced, and that's creating more and more traffic through my funnel. Okay, that's how I'm able to get daily sales. That's how I'm able to get high ticket sales. That's how I'm able to generate 40 plus or 50 plus subscribers per day. That's how I'm able to generate unlimited amount of leads on all of those accounts, okay? Imagine being able to follow, like, and comment and having people follow you back on all 50 accounts, okay? So just to show you a little bit more testimonials is CEO. She has 4 different accounts. This is just a fraction of her accounts. And look at how many followers she has. This is one of my students. So what tasks are being outsourced? Following, liking, commenting, unfollowing, direct messaging, posting on your different Instagram accounts. So you guys remember piggyback off of other people's popular Instagram accounts. That is what you're outsourcing, okay? Another thing that's optional is you can actually outsource your post creation. You can outsource people engaging inside of your accounts. You can outsource that market research to people who are really, really great at market research. These, the first bullet points of tasks, that's less than $200 a month that I spend on outsourcing. For having that be like 50 accounts and drive that much traffic and have that many leads, you can't pay for that for anywhere, guys. That's why when I say that this is possible on a very, very low budget, as a newbie, and you don't have to learn everything, you're able to have people do this for you, okay? So automation software that is out there that you can automate 50 different Instagram accounts on, or how many Instagram accounts you want. Instagram, Follow Adder, Socito, Follow Liker, Archie. Those are different automation softwares that you can use to automate your Instagram accounts, to follow, like, to build your Instagram following. And you can outsource the posting. I personally outsource posting, okay? So all I do during the week is create posts, create content, and then I outsource the rest to someone that's a freelancer, and they actually do all the posting for me. So that's why I'm only working 4 hours a week, guys, and able to build this massive amount of traffic. And this can be done on a very, very low budget. Okay, so that is the secret sauce right there. I cannot do 50 Instagram accounts by myself. I would literally working day and night. But the power of outsourcing and doing it in a way that creates like this massive volume and exposure is just amazing, guys. So this is another person. If you look at his accounts, 33, almost 34,000, 28,000. This is, you know, I think right now he has over 200 total thousand Instagram followers. This is TJ. He's another great Instagram marketer, and he's using this exact method as well. So how can you learn to do this step by step? How to learn how to outsource, how to achieve those 4-figure days. So this is the thing, guys, is what you can do today is you can learn step by step how to do everything that I talked about, the outsourcing, how to set up your accounts even more, how to do that exact marketing step by step by joining our academy for $1. Okay, so for that $1, what I'm going to give to you is my step-by-step Instagram outsourcing workshop. Okay, this is going to be a 2-day workshop that I'm doing to show you step-by-step how to outsource your Instagram accounts and do it in a way that is helping you create freedom. Okay, and this is valued at around $1,000, so you get this for $1. There's a link below that you can join for $1. And this is the big thing, guys, is yes, Instagram helps me create freedom, but Instagram, like I said before, is just the vehicle, okay? Remember when I said I was going to wrap it back into a freedom-based business, okay? And so what a freedom-based business means is being able to earn those 4-figure days, okay? To be able to live the lifestyle that I want. So what if you could earn $37, $67, upwards of $12,000 on a single sale, okay? You're getting that commission in your pocket. That is freedom, guys. That's financial freedom. What if you could have access to 60 different income streams, 19 of which are residual, okay? Residual income, where your residual income equals your expenses. That is financial freedom, guys. What if you and anyone on your team had a personal one-on-one coach? I remember when I first started, it took me so long to be able to do things by myself because I didn't have someone telling me how to set up my business, how to do my marketing, how to scale up my business, and what things to really focus on. Having a coach really helps with that and really saves a lot of time and money in that in the beginning stages of your business. What if that coach help you get set up? A lot of people get stuck on the techie things, right? What if that coach help you get set up and help your teammates get set up as well in their digital business? And that coach did all of the follow-up, closing, and upselling for you, okay? You don't have to learn how to close and upsell day one, okay? You have a coach that is there to help you make those big commissions, who have done it for years and years and years and can do it for you, okay? Now, that system is available where you can earn those top tier commissions, where you're able to have that one-on-one coach, and you can access that for 14 days for $1, okay? And that is called Digital Altitude. And this is literally a system that I'm super excited about because this is a system that is built to create freedompreneurs. It's built to create that freedom. And all you have to do is drive traffic, and that's where Instagram comes in. And then you have the coaches do the selling for you to make those really high commissions, okay? It's designed for the person who doesn't have a lot of time on their hands. It's someone who is working full-time or is a full-time marketer but wants to be able to have another revenue stream without spending a lot of time in it. It's newbie friendly, or it's for the veteran marketer, okay? So it's a step-by-step, and then it's also for that person that wants to earn 7 and 8 figures, okay? This education is results driven and top notch. I haven't really seen this type of education around when it comes to step-by-step for digital marketing, anywhere from the very beginning of someone's business to all the way to someone who's earning 8 figures and still can learn stuff. And you get a one-on-one coach with no additional costs, and they do the sales for you as well, okay? So there's different tiers of the Digital Altitude system, where there's 60 income streams and 19 of which are residual. This is what freedom means to me, guys, is being able to have multiple income streams. You know, I can't just depend on one stream of income for my livelihood. I want to be able to have multiple income streams. Okay, your own one-on-one coach. So this is the Aspire back office, and right there in the forefront, every single page, you have a button to call your coach at any time, and you can be able to talk to them to help you through all the different phases of your business growth. So how to truly live free? Use Instagram to drive traffic through your automated sales funnel. And then once people join a high ticket system, you have coaches there closing those sales for you while you're living your life, guys. So as long as you drive traffic, you are in a great place that you have those coaches there to make those sales for you. And, you know, I really want to thank you guys for sharing that experience with me, with sharing like my secrets of Instagram. And I just wanted to introduce someone to you guys. You've already met him in the beginning. He introduced me, but you know, Darren, you can go ahead and come out. And you know, what I love about Darren is not only has he been such a great leader and great marketer, and he's been a great mentor to me, but his results show. Okay, so, you know, Darren, I don't know if you want to share a little bit about your total affiliate commissions and a little bit about yourself with that regard, but, you know, you can have the floor if you want to.
Sure, sure. You know, guys, one of the most important things here is the power of automation. You know, that's the power of the internet. A lot of people work at a 9-to-5 job, so they don't have any time there while they're at work. The power of the internet, the power of understanding this 3 simple process, right? Being able to have some sort of an automated sales funnel, some traffic that's going to go to it, with the follow-up sequence, and now with the coaches that do all of the closing and selling for you, this is the ideal way that you can create an exit strategy for you to be able to leave your 9 to 5 and just walk away into freedom. And that's what really attracted me onto the internet, was that I was working as a corporate executive. I was working as vice president of marketing for a public company. Guys, two of my closest friends under the age of 50 died. Okay, they both had heart attacks. And I figured I needed to get a way out, because I have a son now. He's 16 and a half years old. But at the time, he was just a little kid. And I figured I got to get out of this situation to be able to know that my son's going to have a father. Now, the internet really created that freedom lifestyle for me. It gave me the power to be able to work whenever I want, to go to sleep whenever I want, to wake up whenever I feel rested, and to truly have a life of freedom, where some days, the best day that I've had in the last 90 days was $13,000 for a single day, guys. Now, what would that type of income do for you and your family? Think about that. A lot of people don't even make that in three months of work. $13,000 in a single day, or $25,000 in a single week, right? Through the power of the internet. And what we want to do is we want to be able to give you a support system. So we have a Facebook group that we have for the Apex Millionaires Academy, where we give you a significant amount of valuable bonus information on things like, how do you become a top recruiter? How's that even done? What's recruiting even about, right? So we have all sorts of different bonuses in that group that once you get activated and you click that link below and take that $1 trial, I can tell you that it's the best decision that you will ever make. It doesn't matter if you're in any type of business, okay? Because if you don't have freedom, if you don't have the proper mentoring, coaching, and training, you end up doing this, just spinning your wheels, and watching everybody else make money. You're wondering, what's going on? What's going on? You're spinning your wheels, right? You really need to have a mentor. You really need to have a coach to break it down and explain exactly what needs to be done so that you can move into momentum. Now, I will share with you this. I do millionaire mentoring. Some of the stories from the people that have gone through this training have gone from completely homeless, guys, homeless, okay? 6 months later, they've had a $20,000 month, and 3 years later, right, from when they started, they've launched their own network marketing companies, okay, the homeless guy, okay? So that's the power of this training once you learn how to leverage the power of the internet, okay? So, and there's dozens and dozens of stories like that. And one of my students was selling photocopiers. This last year, his best month was $70,000. In the last 2 months, he's made $65,000 online, okay? Some of the people have come from corporate America and being able to walk away from their jobs, CFOs, CEOs. One of my clients is a lawyer, right? That his second month online, he had a $20,000 month in his second month online. But that's the power of having a mentor, right? Somebody that can show you the fast track. It's like walking through a minefield with a minesweeper in front, right? It'd probably give you pretty good confidence to walk across the minefield walking behind the minesweeper. That's what this is like. You know, where do you get traffic? What do you do? What are the strategies? What about video? What about some of these other things that people do, like Facebook and other types of social media? So that's the power of having mentorship. So first thing that I want to do right now is I want to thank you, Kim, for this webinar. Did you have a bonus that you want to flip back onto to give people there, Kim, and you can wrap it up? But guys, click the link below, take action. I'm telling you, this will be the best decision of your life. So back to you, Kim.
Yeah, thank you so much, Darren, for sharing your story, and I really appreciate that. And such a great mentor. And yes, guys, like when you are a part of, you know, joining our academy, you not only get access to all the Instagram strategies that I just shared with you, plus like step-by-step how to outsource, how to create that mass influence on Instagram, but you also get millionaire mentoring with Darren as well. So that's the beauty of being a part of our academy, is it literally is an academy. You get like everything digital business education on how to take your business to a level of freedom, okay? And like I promised in the beginning, here is the bonus where you can download it, thedream.alloutlivin.com. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me through this webinar. I know it was a little bit more of a techie webinar, but I wanted to make sure that you had tools where you can go and take with you right away to start creating an influence on Instagram. And by joining, you will learn how to create that mass influence, how to generate 50+ leads a day, plus unlimited leads on social media. Joining by clicking the link below, $1, it's a 14-day trial, and you guys, this is the best decision that you can make right now, because this is a limited time offer to give you these bonuses and to give you access to how to be a top recruiter, how to outsource on Instagram, and really how to create that freedom with a digital business, okay? So thanks, guys. This is Kim and Darren from the Apex Millionaires Academy. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, Darren, did you have any closing words, or are we ready to give people back their Wednesday night?
Yeah, well, you know what, guys? Thanks a lot for joining us. I'm fired up for you. Click the link below, take action, and I can tell you that once you connect into mentorship, your life as you know it, literally, guys, will never ever be the same. You can literally open up the gateway to a brand new life of freedom. So my name is Darren Little with my partner, Kim Justice League, and I'm telling you, we are so excited to have you here. We look forward to having you on our next webinar, and have a great night.
Bye, guys.